Hi, everybody.
Hello, everyone. I hope you're all having a great evening. I'm here with my fearless sidekicks yet again.
The third time my sister's in here.
Has it been three times already?
It's the third time, and I have the hiccup.
Well, what do we want to share about our weekend to start off tonight?
Our mom had a course with her job. So it was just the three of us that were just staying home. And we went to Fort Sheridan yesterday because we had the time.
That's right. And what did we do today?
And today we just stayed home and some friends were watching. Friends came.
That's right. Yep. Because I had a birthday this week and you had school starting. So this was quite an epic week, right? Yeah. So hello, everyone. My name is Brian Anderson with Fathering Together.
Know that, Dad.
Not everybody. Maybe there's a new person that hasn't met me yet. So I always like to just give a quick announcement to say this is Brian Anderson from Fathering Together. And these are my daughters who have started to enjoy some online personalities with me. But this was a pretty epic week. For me personally, it was my birthday. I hit the 40th year around the sun, and also the same day of kicking off school, with one being remote and one being in morning preschool. And so it added a whole new level of coordination and stress and really fun memories too. It wasn't all stress and chaos. But this week in the group, we had a lot going on too. We saw tons of new members joining. We had a panel on Friday.
This is the time to leave.
Do you want to leave and go play? Okay. All right. Have fun. We had new members joining. We had a panel on Friday. Can you close the door then? Probably not. Okay. So we may get some background soundtracks. Friday, though, we had a panel of several members talking about fatherhood through recovery and what they have gone through with their addictions in their recovery, how they've incorporated their families into that recovery. And it was a profoundly frank and honest conversation that was really meaningful for me as a former social worker who's worked with many people in their recovery, but also coming to terms with my own addictions and vices and things that kind of caused me to make mistakes and not always be present to my family in the ways that they could be. And I think that's pretty true of all of us, right? And we all have things that are amazing that we contribute. We all have things that we need from a community because we can't be everything to everyone. Superman is more of a myth than reality, right? And for all of us, how do we step up and support one another, especially when our friends are struggling, when we see a crisis unfolding around us? But then also, how do we learn to accept help? How do we learn to say, I can't do everything, and I could use some support from my friends and family and my fellow dads in this community of fathering together? And so my reflection for you all tonight and my challenge is to think about how are we really all in this together? We really are. The longer I live on this planet, the more I engage and meet the diverse members of our community here at Fathering Together, the more I realize that we've all got only so much to give, but all of us are in this together to grow, to understand the world around us, and to make it a better place for our children. Because ultimately, if we don't have a world to hand down to them, we're failing them as fathers. And so take some time to think about what you do to create the world to be a better place for them. What do you do not just for your children, but your neighbors' kids, the kids down the street, the kids in the school, in the larger community where you live? How are you ensuring that they are safe, that they have a future alongside the future with your children? Because they're going to be friends with your kids. They're going to be in the school grounds. They're going to be going to church, summer camps, all the things that I remember doing in my youth. They're going to be doing my daughters are going to be doing here in Evanston. So take a moment, think about it for yourself. What are you doing to contribute to that? And if you're not sure, ask us in the group about it, right? Dads with excuse me, dads with sons, dads with daughters. We've got a group for you. If you aren't in the group and you're listening to this, please join us. If you're in the group and are contributing already, thank you, and continue to do so. Um, and we want to hear your voice if you're contributing and have ideas for the future. We actually have in the link in the description below a link to our membership survey that's going on through September 1st. So if you haven't filled it out yet, please do. Everyone who fills it out gets a copy of our Fathering Stories that we produced. It's an ebook that we produced back in June. And then also you'll be entered into a drawing. We've got a couple gift cards to Amazon, $50 value to hand out to folks. So please make sure you get that filled out and turned in before September 1st so that you can be eligible. We've also got on Tuesday night a panel, excuse me, not a panel, a support group, the last of our support groups in this cycle. It's for dads with teenagers. So as the school year is kicking off, if you're struggling in understanding your teenage daughter or son, or you're just looking to kind of share some wisdom from strategies that you've accumulated over the years, feel free to join us on Tuesday. There's a registration link in the description below. And last but not least, next Monday, we have our next panel. It's the second in our series of panels with women talking about the influence their fathers had on them. 2 weeks ago, rather, we had a panel of women who are executives in various sectors and fields, and really got me emotional in front of my daughters in ways that I wasn't expecting, hearing how their fathers were so transformative in their lives. And this upcoming group is a bunch of women who are community leaders in various ways, and again, talking about what their fathers have done to empower them to be the amazing women leaders that they are. So if you're listening and have a daughter and you have aspirations for them beyond your wildest imaginations, feel free to join us next Monday. There's a link to the Facebook event for that. So again, thank you all. I appreciate all of you being a part of our community. I look forward to getting to know many of you through posts and conversations. With this survey, though, we've got a lot of ideas that we want to bring into the group in the future. And so look forward to hearing what kind of ideas you have for us and what kind of support you need so that we can make sure to develop some programs and bring those resources into your lives to make you the best dad that you can be for your daughters. Have a wonderful evening, and I will see you around the groups. Peace.